The Enlightenment was a period of intellectual ferment. It swept across Europe during the 18th century. Thinkers challenged traditional authority. They championed reason and individual liberty. The movement emphasized scientific inquiry, skepticism, and the pursuit of knowledge. Isaac Newton's laws of motion and gravity changed our understanding of the universe. The invention of new instruments, like the telescope and microscope, revealed unseen worlds. This spirit of inquiry extended to all aspects of human knowledge and society. Philosophers questioned the divine right of kings and advocated for the separation of powers. They called for greater individual freedoms, including freedom of speech, religion, and the press. The Enlightenment ideals would later inspire revolutions in America and France. France became a hub for Enlightenment thought. Paris buzzed with salons. These were gatherings where intellectuals, writers, and artists met. They discussed and debated the most pressing issues of the day. French philosophers played a pivotal role in shaping and spreading Enlightenment ideas. Their works challenged the existing social order and inspired calls for reform.
Voltaire, known for his sharp wit and scathing critiques of the church and the monarchy, championed freedom of thought and expression.
Rousseau, a passionate advocate for individual liberty and self-governance, explored the relationship between the individual and society.
Diderot, a tireless compiler of knowledge, sought to make information accessible to all through his monumental encyclopédie.
The French Enlightenment philosophers left an indelible mark on Western thought. Their ideas continued to shape our understanding of individual rights, government, and the pursuit of knowledge. François-Marie Arouet, better known by his pen name Voltaire, was a prolific writer, philosopher, and social critic. Born in Paris in 1694, Voltaire witnessed firsthand the injustices and hypocrisies of his time. He used his sharp wit and satirical pen to expose corruption, challenge dogma, and advocate for individual liberties.
Voltaire was a staunch defender of freedom of speech and religious tolerance. He believed that individuals should be free to express their opinions without fear of persecution. This belief stemmed from his own experiences with censorship and exile. He famously declared, "I disapprove of what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it." His most famous work, Candide, remains a classic of satire and a testament to the enduring power of critical thinking.
Candide, published in 1759, is a satirical novella that follows the adventures of the young and naive Candide as he travels the world, encountering a series of misfortunes and injustices. Through Candide's experiences, Voltaire satirizes the philosophical optimism that was prevalent at the time, which held that everything happens for the best in the best of all possible worlds. Candide's journey is a series of absurd and often tragic events, including earthquakes, shipwrecks, and religious persecution. He encounters characters who represent different philosophical viewpoints, each offering their own perspective on the nature of good and evil, happiness and suffering. Through Candide's misadventures, Voltaire challenges the notion of a preordained and harmonious universe. The famous line from the book, "We must cultivate our garden," is often interpreted as a call to action, urging readers to take responsibility for their own happiness and the well-being of society. Its enduring popularity stems from its wit, its insightful social commentary, and its timeless message about the importance of critical thinking, compassion, and active engagement in the world.
Jean-Jacques Rousseau, born in Geneva in 1712, was a philosopher, writer, and composer whose ideas had a profound impact on the Enlightenment and beyond.
Known for his passionate belief in individual liberty and his emphasis on the importance of emotion and sentiment, Rousseau's writings explored the relationship between the individual and society, the nature of government, and the meaning of freedom.
Rousseau believed that humans are inherently good but are corrupted by society. In his influential work, The Social Contract, Rousseau argued that legitimate political authority derives from the consent of the governed. Rousseau's ideas about individual liberty, popular sovereignty, and the importance of a just and equitable society had a profound impact on the French Revolution and continue to influence political thought today.
Section 6. The Social Contract, a blueprint for a just society. Published in 1762, The Social Contract is considered Rousseau's most important work on political philosophy. In this book, Rousseau outlines his vision for a just and equitable society based on the principles of popular sovereignty, individual liberty, and the common good. Rousseau begins by posing a fundamental question. How can individuals live together in a society while remaining free? He argues that the answer lies in a social contract, a voluntary agreement among individuals to create a government that serves the common good. Under this contract, individuals surrender certain rights to the collective will, which Rousseau calls the general will. This general will embodies the common good and serves as the basis for legitimate political authority. However, its central message, that legitimate political authority derives from the consent of the governed and that a just society is one that prioritizes the common good, continues to resonate with political thinkers and activists today. Section 7. Diderot, the encyclopedist. Denis Diderot, born in 1713, was a French philosopher, art critic and writer, best known for his role as the co-founder and editor of the Encyclopédie, a groundbreaking encyclopedia that aimed to compile and disseminate knowledge from all branches of human understanding.
I believe that knowledge should be accessible to everyone, not just a privileged elite. The encyclopedia was a way to challenge traditional hierarchies of knowledge and empower individuals through education.
The Encyclopédie was a massive undertaking, spanning 28 volumes and featuring contributions from some of the leading intellectuals of the day. It covered a wide range of subjects, from science and technology to art, literature and philosophy. Despite censorship and financial difficulties, Diderot persevered, and the Encyclopédie became a landmark achievement of the Enlightenment. Section 8. The Encyclopédie Spreading Enlightenment Ideas. Published between 1751 and 1772, the Encyclopédie ou Dictionnaire raison des sciences, des arts et des métiers, encyclopedia, or a systematic dictionary of the sciences, arts and crafts, was a monumental undertaking that aimed to compile and disseminate knowledge from all branches of human understanding. The articles, written by some of the leading intellectuals of the day, often challenged traditional beliefs and advocated for social and political reforms. The Encyclopédie faced censorship from the French government and the Catholic Church, who saw it as a threat to their authority. However, the Encyclopedia's popularity and influence continued to grow, and it played a significant role in spreading Enlightenment ideas throughout Europe and beyond. It remains an enduring symbol of the Enlightenment's commitment to reason, progress, and the pursuit of a more just and enlightened world. Section 9. A legacy of reason and revolution. The French Enlightenment philosophers left an indelible mark on Western thought and culture. Their ideas helped to shape the modern world, inspiring revolutions, reforms, and new ways of thinking about the individual, society, and the universe. Voltaire's passionate defense of freedom of speech and religious tolerance continues to resonate in an age of increasing polarization and censorship. Rousseau's ideas about popular sovereignty and the social contract remain central to debates about the nature of government and the relationship between the individual and society. Their legacy continues to inspire us to question dogma, challenge authority, and strive for a better future.